Hi, my name is Ian. I'm a junior at E3 Civic High, and our DT project is anti-smoking ads. Um, Today we have Lola, Aiden, Angel, Samuel, and Ruben. Thank you for giving us this time to present.
Okay, so hi everybody, I'm Alexis. I'm a junior here. So basically, I'm just gonna give you a little story about why this project is impactful to us. And I think a lot of you might relate to this. So I don't know about like you guys, but for me, I've seen like so many people like smoking throughout my life. Like middle school, there was like kids smoking on like in like recess, or not recess, but like during lunch. In high school, I like saw other kids doing it too, and just it never made sense to me because I would always see a bunch of like smoking ads, right? Well, anti-smoking ads that said like, don't do that. It's bad for you. But like I would always wonder, why doesn't that connect? I see everybody doing it, but there's something telling me not to. So maybe it's like preventative measures that are failing us. So, I think we should take a closer look at the preventative measures put in place for smoking.
Can you go to the next slide?
All right.
We skipped one, so it's actually the one after this one.
This one?
No, after this one, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the way we decided on, what to actually do for a project, we knew we wanted to do something about smoking because it's, something that's affected all our lives. But smoking is too broad a topic to take on, all at once. So we decided we wanted to look at, a smaller part of, the anti-smoking movement. And we wanted to see we decided that we need to take a look at the preventative measures and measure their effectiveness and see what we could be doing better.
All right, so we've been researching anti-smoking ads and how effective they are. And to our surprise, we found a company named Truth.com that makes anti-smoking ads. But the problem with their ads is that they're unprofessional and they like use puppets. And it's almost as if they're making a whole joke about the situation. They use like animals, puppets, and right here in this picture, you can see that smoking equals no cats equals no videos. And it just doesn't make sense. And on the other hand, there's this company called CDC. And for example, CDC is more graphic and tells us the consequences of smoking. And it also shows some examples of people who have been past smokers and like what they have had to go through because of their smoking. And by showing more graphic commercials, this will capture the attention of the audience and will make it more memorable to anybody who has watched one of their commercials. And some information is...
This is Alexis and I.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Alexis, can you take us through, give us a brief run through of the survey, and then I'll do the graphs.
Right. So basically, that's not it. So this is our survey that we made. And essentially, we asked people to rate different anti-smoking ads on their effectiveness. So here we have an example of one that is took a different approach that was kind of gimmicky from truth.com, and we just asked people to give their opinion. Here's one from CDC, tips from former smokers. And so basically we did that maybe about 4 times, asked for their opinion, which ones did they think were more effective, which one was ineffective, and also what would they do if they had to make their own anti-smoking ads. So
So here's most of our more mathematical info compiled into a couple of graphs. So truth.com, we can see there about 28% of people thought it was effective, but there's still 27% thought they were ineffective, and 9% said they were counterproductive. Meanwhile, on the CDC side, 35% said very effective, and almost half said it was effective, and almost nobody said it was ineffective, which kind of shows the difference in what these ads actually are. These are their target audiences, young people who may or may not start smoking someday, and this is what they think of these ads.
So what we can conclude from the information that we have gathered is that the CDC ads are a lot more effective than the truth.org ads, because the ads from truth.org uses a lot of gimmicks, and they're not taking the matter serious. As CDC ads, it shows a lot of the consequences of smoking, and it really creates this emotion that will that will just convince people to not smoke, and it's just taken a lot more serious than the truth.org ads. So the CDC ads are a lot more effective, and truth.org ads are just counterproductive, and they do a lot. They do a lot more harm than good, because a lot of teenagers will take it as a joke and will just continue to smoke.
Okay, so what we actually decided to do with all that, we had all this information and research and our own survey and stuff, and we were wondering, well, how are we gonna make this matter, And so we decided the best course of action would be to create a website that informs people of, the problem, our goal to fix it, and all the information that we came across, in that quest. So I'm gonna put the website link in the chat, and you can look at that if you want. But I can't put things in the chat.
I can open that chat for you right now.
Thank you.
Okay, you are able.
Yeah, that's the website. Go take a look if you want, and that's our product essentially.
Okay. Thank you very much. So you guys are finished, right? I don't want to interrupt you.
No, we got one more conclusion slide, and then we're done.
Excellent. Go ahead.
Samuel, this is his slide.
Thank you for listening. And yeah, that's all.
All right, guys. Super interesting, because when I was growing up, the truth ads definitely dominated the screens, and I have seen how they've shifted. It used to be more graphic, like they would show people laying in the street to represent deaths, and I have noticed now, specifically the one you mentioned with the puppets, so they've changed their approach. So it's interesting to see that some people mark it as counterproductive. My question for you, with this information on smoking, do you think it could also apply directly to vaping?
Yeah, Truth has ads about, they have campaign ads about both smoking and vaping, and they often put emphasis onto how vaping leads to cigarette smoking. The same can be applied, because you see a lot of the same problems in you see a lot of the same problems in those ads as you do in the smoking ads. The only problem there is that there isn't a lot of gruesome physical evidence that we've seen yet of long-term vaping, because it's not been around long enough to see those results. So for now, it's unknown whether you could use the CDC's more gruesome tactics for vaping.